Okay, boys and girls, I'm here. I just want to talk to you just for a moment. When we talk about teaching online, and we're talking about the tools that we can use both in our face-to-face class and our online classes, or hybrid classes as far as that goes, we look at what are some of the various tools that are available to us. Now, I'm in a Blackboard course here, one that I created, and I brought in a few things for my classes that I've taught elsewhere and tried to build this up, mostly for the information here to help people communicate with them. And I just wanted to go over what's called the tools page. You have this, every course has this. You as an instructor can go into this. For a lot of you folks, we kind of cut this out. So really today what I want to do right now in this presentation anyway, what I want to do is I want to talk about tools that we can use and how effectively they can be. Now, one of these tools that I use extensively is announcements. So with announcements, I'm going to go over here to the announcements page. I'm going to click on that. And here's a case of if I want to create an announcement. And so I click on this, create an announcement. And in here I can title it. I can title it whatever I want. And I'm going to title this my presentation. Now, if I want to really grab the student's attention, I can change the color over here so that I can let them know that it's something brand new. Or here's another way that you can use the color coding on this. And I've taught with an institution, we talked about this one time about how do we color code these announcements. So, and the students would have this information prior to. If it was a black, then it was just standard information. If it had to do with a particular subject, then it was another color. If it had to do, let's say, snow day, for instance, I want to have a color for snow day, I can do that. And what would happen here is if the students, I'd make them aware of it at the beginning, make them aware that that possibility is there. And here's what the colors are. So this is particularly important if I'm working with groups, for instance. I want to get a special announcement out to Group A. Then I may color code that for Group A. There's a lot of different reasons why you may want to color code. A lot of it's just to grab the attention of the students. What this does is changes the letters, the color of the letters. Now, just like a Word document, what you type in here is what you see. And you can do a cut and paste. Now with Blackboard, what you have to do is you have to know what control keys you use on your keyboard, because it will not allow you to do the typical cut and paste like this. It'll tell you that it's not gonna happen. Okay. So what I want to do here is I write my message. I can do a whole lot of things with this message. I can do a whole bunch of different, I can change the font, I can change the color, I can make it bold, I can highlight it, I can, here I can remove the formatting, and there's a whole lot that I can do. And then using these keys, even using these buttons here as far as copy, cut, copy, and paste, you can do that as well. And if I have a video, let's say I have my video, then what I'll do is I'll highlight this. And once I highlight it, if you notice right up here, you'll see some changes in this. And I can highlight this, and I can bring in my video. And I may have a video that I have either in my content file. This is where browse content collection. I may have that in there. I may have something on my computer, or I may have a URL, one that is from YouTube or Vimeo or Marlowe, or wherever I'm getting my video from. Make sure that you understand that if you're going to use a video that meets Creative Commons copyright. My recommendation is always to move this into, always present your videos, even documents, into a new window. You can title it here if you want, and then you can, then once you accomplish that, then you can just say insert. In this case, I'm not going to be putting anything there. But if I did, then my video would be highlighted. Now you can also create within Blackboard in the announcements here a short, less than a minute video. If you want to get some attention, your attachments, if you want to insert a file, if you have a picture that you want to insert, you can do that. There's a whole lot that you can do with this. One of the things that you're going to find out when you come to the announcement side is there is either a not date restricted or date restricted. And let's say I'm going to create a bunch of announcements ahead of time. And I do this in a couple of classes that I teach. I always put the announcements, get them ready, and I always give them a date and a time when they pop in. And if I want to, and I have done this before, is also click on send a copy of this announcement immediately. And what happens with this is the student not only will come to Blackboard and see this, but if they have their email set up, they have their email account and they have it on their phone or whatever, the first thing that's going to show up is this announcement is going to show up on their phone via their email. And another thing that I do too is, especially if I'm going to link to another page, for instance, I'm in content here, what I will do is I will take and I'll link to something within my class. Let's say in this case, maybe I want to link to my, let's say I'm getting a lecture hall, and then I'm going to click on lecture hall, and I'm going to put that in there. And then when I create this, what this is saying is I've got to make sure I change my dates here. Let's see, just today's date. I'm going to go ahead and make this the 4th. And click on that, and I'll submit that. And I'm having a problem right now because I'm in I'm in Internet Explorer. I forgot. Anyway, that does create a problem because there's always an issue there. Always find out which browser you're using. If you're having a problem, always check your browser, okay? I'm going to leave it at that. But anyway, that's how you do an announcement. And once that announcement's accomplished, what you do is you go back and you can always check and make sure that it's complete. So anyway, check your browser. That's how you do announcements, and we'll go from there. Other than that, you guys have a good day.